Today's the NFL trade deadline, so this account will probably have a lot of trade news today. And it ends at 4 o'clock, so it's going to be a busy day. And it's early, but we already got a trade. Za'Darius Smith going to the Detroit Lions to help them with their pass rush. It's Smith and a 7th round pick going to Detroit, and the Browns are receiving a 5th and 2026 6th round pick. Not really surprised by this move whatsoever. It was pretty obvious that the Lions wanted a pass rusher, and the Browns are not good. So, of course, they go after a pass rusher. The only issue is how Za'Darius Smith's going to fit with Detroit's culture, because he has been known to take plays off, and he's also ignored his gap responsibility in order to try and get a sack or make a play. So we'll see if Detroit can kind of beat that out of him and be like, hey, this is a team game, and this is a team that wants to win, so you need to be on board or you're going to get benched. Secondly, the Bengals traded for Khalil Herbert. With Zach Moss's injury, it makes sense, but as a Chase Brown fantasy owner, not too happy about it, because I want Chase Brown to get all the touches possible. But when the compensation is a whopping 7th round pick, can't really go wrong with the value there. Throughout the day, you'll get more updates about the trade deadline, so just be prepared and enjoy.
And as the trade deadline continues, there are more trades to discuss. The Ravens did, in fact, make a move. They traded or swapped 7th round picks with the LA Rams to get Tre'Davious White. I don't think secondary needs any more help. I guess the safeties need help, but that's really it. Overall, it's pass rush and execution that the defense is struggling with, and yet they get another corner. Oh well, swapping 7th round picks is fine. You're essentially just getting the guy for free. In other news, however, the Steelers traded for Preston Smith, and they also traded for Mike Williams. Mike Williams was traded for a 5th round pick this upcoming draft. And when you got Russell Wilson starting now instead of Justin Fields, I guess it makes sense. But Mike Williams hasn't been good in years. And Preston Smith was acquired for a 7th round pick, and he has 2.5 sacks in 9 games. Real blockbuster moves by the Steelers. Earlier today, the Cowboys decided to trade for Jonathan Mingo, a guy who has 12 catches on the year. They traded a 4th round pick. A 4th round pick for Jonathan Mingo. And a 7th rounder, mind you. What is Jerry Jones doing? What does he do at this point, what does Jerry Jones do at this point other than just continue to make the Dallas Cowboys mediocre? Honestly. And in big, massive blockbuster news, Marshawn Lattimore is getting traded to the Washington Commanders. The Saints are getting a 3rd round pick and more for Marshawn Lattimore. And by more, I mean Washington's also giving them a 4th round pick and a 6th round pick. And the Saints are trading their 5th round pick and Marshawn Lattimore. The Commanders are taking advantage of Jaden Daniels being on a rookie year and looking pretty good at it. And they're making moves, Pretty shocking, but also pretty impressive. Gotta love the deadline.